video interview. It's me, Mita.
Maureen.
Mara.
So, today, please welcome our guest, Kevin.
Okay, so hello. So my name is Kevin Bodhidharma. I'm a student at Sanata Dharma University.
Thank you, Kevin, for coming today. We are very happy to invite you here to our interview. And now, we want to talk about culture shock. And I wanna ask you a questions. Could you give us some insight into your background knowledge as a Chinese in Indonesia?
Okay, so actually I was born in Bandung, but I lived my life mostly in Jambi. So in Jambi, there's actually a lot of Chinese people. So for me, meeting a lot of Chinese people is actually quite normal because most my surrounding is basically most of them are Chinese. But in Jambi, we live actually quite harmony. There's a lot of Japanese people sometimes live there, and Indonesian people live there. So we live in harmony. There's nothing that's called racism. I don't think there's any being racism over there. But yeah, I think I live in a place where there's a lot of toleration about it. So that is the insight that for now.
Thank you, Kevin, for answering my questions. Next.
Moving to Jogja, maybe it can make you shocked. Could you describe some of your experiences in your life become a Chinese person in Indonesia among Indonesian people?
Okay, moving to Jogja. Okay, it's actually quite shock for me because, as I said before, in Jambi there's a lot of Chinese, but in here, when I first arrived here, I was a bit shocked because it's really hard to find the Chinese people that is actually the same race as me, and it's the quite shocking thing is actually the culture of how we live in here. So in Jambi, having this kind of tradition like Chinese tradition spread in all the street is normal, but in here, like whenever there's Chinese New Year or even a Chinese event, it's really hard to find it. But actually there's in Jogja there's actually, how do I say it, they celebrate it but not openly, so in a certain place, and it's quite shocking for me. But I don't know, is it normal in here? But I tried to adapt with it. So for now I can say I've already adapted with it, but there's still some culture shock that I'm feeling right now.
Okay, next I want ask you about the challenge. What are the challenges that you become Chinese in Indonesian? Are there any people who bully you because you are Chinese?
So the challenge, I think there's a lot of challenge for, let's say, bullying. Bullying, I feel that some people actually bullying me. Like for example, when I have this kind of lesson where we have to go to school, and then when the first time I arrived at the school, the kids started to yell at me and saying, "You Chinese!" And I was quite shocked because I never felt that before. But I think it's either they are trying to make a joke or racist, or trying to be racist is, 11-12 is similar. So I don't think that as a racism, but I'll just take every jokes, like for example Chinese joke or even things that kind of racist as a joke. So every time people say, "Oi, Chinese," like that, call me like that, I just take it as a joke. I just respond normally to it. And but yeah, everything's went smoothly lately because I started to adapt with it, and yeah, just take with it. So every time people try to bully me, I just bully myself first before they actually able to bully me, so they think that I'm open with it. So it was actually quite fun actually, but it's not mentally good. But yeah, it helped you with try to adapt in the culture shock where you face every time you move to somewhere. So there's going to be a little bit of jet lag, it's either the time, the culture, and the how do you say, the people around it. But I just try to adapt with it most of the time.
Okay. What great experiences. Okay. Yeah. I think that's all. Thank you, Kevin, for coming in. Thank you, Kevin, for share your experiences with us. Okay, see you guys.